All right, let's meet the starters in our boys game now tonight. And for the Central Rebels at 20-6, Will Sherfus is a 5'8 junior. Hunter Curtois, a 6'2 junior. Alaric Jones goes 5'11. He's a junior. John Comfort, a 5'11 senior. And Drew Skaggs, a 6'4 senior. The Farmington Knights will start Logan England, the 5'9 junior. Dante Castro is a 6'1 senior. Garrett Callahan, a 5'10 junior. Jordan Ankrum, a 6'3 sophomore. And TJ Hardy, a 6' junior. Farmington in their white uniforms with the black numbers and letters and the golden trim. They've got black and golden and white lines down the sides. For Central, they're in their blue uniforms with red numbers and letters and some of the red stripes down the side. Farmington going to move it right to left as I look at and describe the action to you. That means Central goes left to right. It's Drew Skaggs. Jordan Ankrum jumping it up. Ball's in the air. Skaggs wins the tap. And here's Sherfus with the first possession of the game. Will Sherfus over to the right wing. This is Skaggs down to the right corner. And Alaric drives down the right baseline. Scoops it over to Curtois. Curtois missed it from 3 feet out. The rebound fought for and taken by Skaggs. Skaggs going to launch a 16-footer and it rattles home. Drew Skaggs, 21.4 points per game. And he draws first blood in this boys district championship game. Well, these two teams played 3 times, and Farmington won 2 of them, but Central won the one here at TJ Foulon Fieldhouse. The three-pointer up by Ankrum, missed it, and we're going the other way. Alaric Jones up the floor, scoops it over to Curtois. He misses another one from close in. A 2-0 lead for Central, and now Hardy has it on the run, tries to step through a double team and lost it out of bounds. Well, this one looks like it's going to be pretty fast-moving. And from seeing these teams before, I think it will be. A lob to Ankrum. Now it's Castro looking high-low, and he's trying to get it into his point guard, England, on the left low block, and he overshoots him and out of bounds. Rebels have it. 50 seconds in and a 2-0 lead for Central. Central 20-6, Farmington 16 and 11. Alaric Jones over on that far sideline, double team, passes out of that to Sherfus. Sherfus to the left corner. This is Comfort, the three-point specialist, but he turns it loose to Jones. Jones bounces it off a shoe top of Farmington, and diving on the floor, it's Hardy scrapping it back for Farmington. Up the floor, England through the legs. He has it at the head of the circle. He's got Castro and Ankrum down on the low post, and popping out to grab a hold is Callahan. Garrett pumped in 18 points last night in that semifinal victory. And now here's a three-pointer by England, and he rattles it home. England's 18th triple of the year. A 36% three-point shooter on the season, and a 3-2 lead now for the Knights. Farmington in a zone D. Sherfus straight through. And Sherfus takes it strong to the hole and lips it in. So England going back. It's the point guards dueling it out right now as England walked his way into the lane. But is there a foul called? Yes, there is. Oh, it's a charge. I thought maybe they're going to catch England with the travel. Instead, they'll say he put the shoulder down and tried to bowl over Sherfus. First foul against England, first foul of the game against either team. Sherfus crosses the timeline. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone for the Knights. Hardy goes for the steal. Sherfus grabs it, and Hardy tapped it out. Farmington comes into this game having won 6 of its last 7. Callahan rips it, runs it, lays it up on the right side, missed it, but a whistle against Sherfus. Garrett Callahan, 6.3 points on the year. I like his game. You know, you watch a player that makes the right pass, ball never gets stuck in his hand, doesn't seem too fast for him. To me, that's kind of how Callahan plays, and the 18 points last night proves that he has a pretty potent scoring punch as well. 75% free throw shooter, misses the first, though, here. Still has a chance to tie it up, and does so. Garrett Callahan notches his first point, and we're square at 4. It's a half-court 1-3-1 trap here. Hardy's at the head of it, and Alaric Jones passes to Sherfus to the right corner. That's Skaggs. Skaggs skip pass, and he threw it over there to Coach Callahan. He didn't want to do that. Out of bounds and back to the Knights. 5:48 remaining in the first frame. England in the backcourt gets the bouncer on the inbound. Sherfus watching him there. England, one of those point guards where the ball looks like he's got it on a string. Down around one defender now. Crossover dribble. Ducks inside out to Callahan, right corner. Callahan a bouncer up top. Castro slices in. Muscles one up. Missed the shot. Skaggs has the rebound. Taps it over to Jones. Alaric's on the run. Alaric Jones stops. Tries to go behind his back. Nearly falls down, but kept the dribble alive. So now here's a steal. Callahan's got it again. Callahan racing the other way. Lays this one in. Garrett Callahan with 2 steals on the defensive side. And a timeout by Central. 6-4 lead for Farmington. 5:15 remaining in the first. Back in 30 seconds on J98.
Accident happens. Don't settle for just anyone to put your vehicle back into shape. Trust the professionals at Kernan Auto Body in Bonne Terre. Not only does Kernan Auto Body offer years of experience and accepts only perfection when it comes to their work, but customer service and convenience are also top priorities for their customers. Kernan Auto Body now offers windshield repair for chips and cracks. And as always, Kernan Auto Body in Bonne Terre accepts MasterCard and Visa. Call them today, 573-358-7300.
6-4, the lead for Farmington. Garrett Callahan has started the game well. A couple of steals. He just had the rip of the run and put Farmington on top by a pair. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. This is Drew Skaggs. He's guarded by Dante Castro, and there aren't many that can stop Drew Skaggs. Perhaps nobody, but Farmington's managed to slow him a little bit. Drew averages 21.5 points a game. He put in 22 in the first meeting against the Knights, 15 in the second meeting, then he only had 13 in the third contest with the Knights. Here's Alaric Jones off the inbound. Tries the triple, missed the shot. England's got the long rebound. 4:50 remaining in this first quarter, and England threw a no-look pass to Hardy, and that one goes too wide of Hardy and out of bounds. Substitute here as Jake Bridges checks in, and this guy, I don't know if he's been a revelation, but he's sure been a nice move up. Bridges moves up from the JV, and he's played a few games here on the varsity level, 3 of them. A 5'10 freshman. He pumps in 4 3-pointers yesterday, and this guy is averaging 3.5 assists at the varsity level. So Bridges in the game, and he's joined out there by Braden Mannion. Skaggs from 18 missed it, and there's Jordan Ankrum flying in for the rebound. Ankrum's rebounds are loud. You know he's there. He just comes launching himself in up at the rim. And now off the bench, here comes Blake Nephew. Nephew, the 6'2 senior for this Rebel outfit. And Rebels will have the ball as Jake Bridges running the point here. Congratulations to North County, a 45-34 winner over the Farmington Knights. DJ Hardy steals it away. He goes up the floor, splits a double team. I sure thought he traveled. No call. Missed the layup. Ankrum's got the rebound, the stick back, and he's fouled. Now Mike Harlow is questioning whether that should have been a travel over there as well. That sure looked like an NBA step through to me. The foul goes on Alaric Jones. And Ankrum going to the free throw line. That's the first one on Jones, and here comes DJ Buchanan in for him already. Mike Harlow has played 9 players, really utilizing that bench. He's got a good bench. Ankrum's to the free throw line and missed it. Skaggs clears the rebound. Hands all over him. He's fouled. So Ankrum misses the 3-point opportunity. And it's Central basketball. Knights on the defensive side now. They've got that 1-3-1 half-court zone going. A backhanded bouncer. That's from Bridges. They swing it around to the right corner. Mannion. Mannion skips it across to Bridges. He can stroke that 3. The freshman rattles it home. That's Bridges. And Bridges is 8 for 15 outside of the arc as a varsity player over 3 games. And it begs the question, where has this kid been all year? He's been playing JV. Callahan travels. An 8-7 lead for the Rebels. And Austin Caldwell checks in. So 10 players have seen the floor for Central now. And I don't think Farmington is subbed yet. No, they haven't. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. Mannion misses the 3 from the left corner, but the rebound is Central. And the Rebels going to the free throw line now as DJ Buchanan was fouled on the stick back attempt. The whistle goes against Castro. Buchanan, a 45% free throw shooter this year. He's a freshman, great football player. He's a head knocker. And he misses the front end of the free throw. Called the whistle on the shot, though, so he'll have another chance here. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from both head coaches for our girls' championship game, Joe Arnold for North County and Steve McFarland from Farmington. Buchanan back to the stripe. Missed them both. Rattled it in and out. So Buchanan 0 for 2, and Ankrum clears the rebound. Ankrum hands it off to England. England crossing the timeline. It's an 8-7 lead for the Rebels. I beg your pardon, it's an 8-7 lead for Farmington. And now here's a charge by Ankrum. Ankrum's got such a power game. Sometimes it's a little bit tough to throttle it back. That's his first personal. So 2:58 remaining in the first quarter. And Buchanan going to run the point here for Central. He and Bridges. Bridges out front. Dribbles it through some traffic. A lob down underneath now, taken by Nephew. Nephew gave it away, got it right back. Bridges another three. This one rattles it in and out. Callahan has the rebound to England. England with a terrific stop as he turned around to defender right in front of him. Backhand bouncer to Castro. Oh, Castro turns and fires and missed it. Terrific pass that time by England, but Castro couldn't finish. And now a strong move by Buchanan to the bucket. DJ went over right over the top of Ankrum for the score. And a 9-8 lead for Central. England crossover dribble. Backhand bouncer to Ankrum. Ankrum's got it left elbow. Kick it outside. It's over to England on the right wing. England, a little jitterbug move. Now Callahan top of the key. Callahan swings it to Ankrum. Ankrum got the defender up, drives in, kicks to the left corner. Hardy for three, missed it long. Long rebound Buchanan. He's got a 3-on-1. DJ taking it by himself all the way. Missed it. England grabs the rebound. Less than 2 to go. Up the floor. Castro attacks. Lifted in. A score for Castro and England. Really passing the ball well here. Secondary break. A layup missed by Caldwell for Central. Farmington on top, 10-9. Minute 36 remaining in the first quarter of play. Ankrum pushes it over to Hardy. Ankrum now slides down the left side of the lane. Couldn't get the ball to him there, and Hardy sails one past Castro. So Farmington a few turnovers here. And as we check in on JUCO basketball, the Moberly Area Community College, a victory in Region 16 play over West Plains, 78-65. We'll have our pregame show for the MAC Cardinals against State Fair coming up in just minutes on our affiliate AM 800 KREI. 1-3-1 for Farmington here in the half court. Buchanan's got it over on that left wing. Knights lead it by a point. Down to the right corner, Mannion thought about the three, shoveled the feet, no call. Here's Bridges. Bridges a bouncer to Mannion. Mannion going to launch from three this time, and a little bit short, but the backside rebound to Buchanan. He elevates, plays it off the window. Buchanan's playing a nice game. He's got 4. Averages 3.2 on the year. And Mike Harlow's able to rest many of his starters here and really not lose a thing as his team's on top 11-10. Runner by England, middle of the lane, wouldn't go. And the rebound by Nagel grabbed the loose ball as it went out of the hands of Skaggs. And then Nagel just turned, nobody in front of him, and banked it in on the layup. Nagel is 6'4" junior. And a 12-11 lead for Farmington. Mannion and Bridges play catch. Bridges tries the triple, rattled it home. Bridges, 2 for 3 outside of the arc tonight. He's 9 for 16 on the year at the varsity level. Played JV most of the year. Nice call up, Coach Harlow. 14-12, a 2-point advantage for the Rebels. Now here's Ankrum driving to the right baseline, lobs it underneath for Nagel, and Nagel's mugged. They're going to call the foul on the floor, and this one going against Curtois is first. Jones, Comfort, and Scherfus all check back in. And here comes Justin Boehm for the Knights. And Boehm going to give Jonah Barnes a little rest. Boehm, a 6-foot junior. Great quarterback for the Knight football team. And now on the inbound, it's stolen by Curtois. Oh, his shot was blocked by Nagel, but they're going to catch Nagel with a little body on the way to the rim. So Curtois going to the line. Evan Nagel has his first personal. 5 team fouls whistled against the Knights so far. 3 against the Rebels. Curtois at the free throw line. Here's the first. And he knocked it hard off the back iron. Hunter has another chance. It's a 14-12 lead in favor of Central. And Central with a chance to build on it here. Courtois flips it up and gets it to go down this time. His first point, and the margin is 3, 15-12. The inbound to England. Boy, he goes right around that double team through another man, finds Ankrum. Ankrum had a teammate, Nagel, open underneath the basket, couldn't find him, and now it's Jones the other way. Jones racing up the floor. Did he release it in time? No, sir. Alaric bolting for the basket. The buzzer went, then it left his hand. I think it was a good call by the officials. And at the end of one, it's Central 15, Farmington 12. Got another burner in the championship game, hopefully. We're back in a minute on J98.
Covenant Care Services is your locally owned in-home care provider that offers personal care services and private duty nursing service for pediatrics and seniors. With offices in Fredericktown, Poplar Bluff, Salem, St. Genevieve, and Cape Girardeau, Covenant Care serves 29 southeast Missouri counties. For more information on Covenant Care Service, you can call 783-6256 or 866-783-6256. Covenant Care Services, caring is their promise to you.
Across the country, from Detroit to Park Hills, H&R Block is helping people find more money hidden in their old tax returns, money that was missed by someone else. So if you didn't use H&R Block in the past, bring in your past taxes for a second look review. It's like a professional second opinion on your taxes. And if they do, they can refile your old tax return so you get the maximum refund you're entitled to. Free until April 30th. Call your local H&R Block office today in Park Hills and make an appointment for a second look review. H&R Block never settle for less.
Hardy misses a three as we return for the second quarter. Comfort tries a three for the Rebels, and he knocks it down. Big shot John with his 55th triple of the year. 18-12 Central leads. And we're just into the second quarter of play. Central on top 15-12 at the end of the first. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on J98. And online, you can watch the game. Jack Sadler streaming the video at mimoinfo.com on J98 Web TV. A drive by Callahan that time. And Garrett is fouled by Alaric Jones. That's number 2 on him. Ankrum going to get his first rest as Nagel checks in. Hardy stands right of the bucket along that baseline. Nobody really moving. And finally, England receives the pass in the deep right corner. Logan going to back it on out. He's at the right wing. And Farmington not getting a whole lot of motion out of the offense right here. Callahan's going to throw that left elbow to get Jones off of him. And Garrett's whistled for the personal. That's his first. I'd like to thank our sponsors as we move along. Let's thank Y-Stop General Store in French Village, Innovative Warehousing of Farmington, and thank Bloomsdale as well. Here comes Jake Bridges back in the game, and Mike Harley just can't stand to have him on the bench, and I don't blame him. Bridges makes some things happen now. Just a freshman called up from JV over the last few games. Entry pass Courtois, trying to eat some space in there against Nagel. And Devin trying to go through him. He fouled him. That's 2 on Devin Nagel. And that'll send Courtois back to the line. A 6-point advantage for the Central Rebels. And Hunter Courtois to the free throw line. He shoots 47%. And right in line with that figure, he's 1 for 2 tonight. Minute and 6 seconds gone in the second quarter. 18-12. And a 6-point lead for Central. That turns into a 7-point advantage on the first free throw by Courtois. Courtois, the quarterback on the football team. Another great year by the Rebel football team, and Courtois misses the second, but there's Bridges with the rebound. I'll work it back out front, and Drew Skaggs. Drew Skaggs has 2 points, averages 21.5 on the year, and just floated, faded, and fired, and as he got knocked down to the ground, he knocks down the shot from 18 feet. That's Drew Skaggs, folks. And 21-12, Central has raced to a 9-point lead here at the 6.5-minute mark of the first. First half of play, that is. And now Hardy elevates from the right baseline. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. It was a 3-point advantage at the end of one, 15-12. And Central has added 6 more points and a 6-0 stretch for Central here to start this second quarter. They lead at 21-12. Hardy at the free throw line, none better on the team. He shoots 85%. 39 for 46 now on the season as he makes the first. Ankrum back in, along with Barnes. It's Ankrum, Barnes, Hardy, Castro, and England. As Hardy nets the second one as well. He's got 2, and the lead is 7 for Central, 21-14. Skaggs crossover, pick a screen up from Courtois. Outside the arc is Bridges. Bridges is the top of the key. That's Comfort over to the right wing, Sherfus. Bridges now grabs it from 24 feet. Oh, my! Have mercy, young man. Bang, bang, bang for Bridges. He's got 9 and the lead is 10. 24-14. Central has jumped out front here in the district title game. And this freshman really giving these Rebels a boost. 9 points for Bridges. He had 12 in the semifinal. 24-14, an 10-point lead for Central. That's the second foul on Sherfus there. England's got it on the right wing. To the right corner, that's Barnes. Barnes down underneath. Ankrum goes over to double team, misses the shot, grabs his own rebound. Hook shot won't go. Skaggs taps it out, and Sherfus now is on the run. Sherfus taking it at England, kicks it outside. Here's Comfort. Comfort slides to his left, to the left corner. That's Skaggs for 3. Yes, sir! Drew Skaggs, his first triple of the game. Only his 6th of the year. And right now, it's Central dominating 27-14. 5:24 remaining in the first half. A three-pointer by Castro that's short. Courtois grabs the rebound. It's Comfort now, 1-on-5. And wisely, he waits for his teammates. Skaggs to Bridges. This one's from 25 feet. And even he can't cross that gulf. So Ankrum now is on the run. He floats in the middle of the lane and banks it in. That was a heat check that time for Bridges. And he just about passed it. 27-16. An 11-point lead for the Central Rebels. 5 minutes left in the half, and I'll tell you more in a minute on J98.
At Weistop General Store in French Village, it's worth your time to stop by and have a look around. For 34 years, Weistop has been your one-stop shop. It is unbelievable the selection they carry, from hardware, fishing tackle, even jewelry, all in French Village. Ron and the boy personally invite you to stop by and see all the great things at Weistop General Store. That's Weistop General Store, Highway Y in French Village, at the entrance to Goose Creek. Weistop General Store.
I'd like to thank the Fredericktown Schools, Tower Rock Stone of St. Genevieve, and Goggins Drilling of Park Hills. Another bucket by Ankrum makes it an 11-point game, 27-16. Central, though, with the basketball and that big lead. Bridges and Comfort, the marksman out there. You've got Mannion, and along with Blake Nephew, roaming the interior. And who else? It's Austin Caldwell. And Mike Harlow has really the luxury of setting some starters here, and some of his big guns with an 11-point lead. A steal by Castro, but he stepped on the baseline. 4:37 remaining in the first half. And Central on top 27-16, and that rest might come into play in the second half, particularly because both these teams played last night as well, played back-to-back nights. And that can save your legs. Mannion grabs the inbound, but misses it from the right elbow. Ball slapped back in bounds. England's headed the other way. England spins it out to Barnes. Barnes a 3. Missed it short. Grabs his own rebound, though. And then as he tried to chisel his way down inside, he's fouled on the way in. A blocking foul. That one goes against Blake Nephew, his first. And that's the 7th team foul whistled against Central. 7 on each side. And that'll send Jonah Barnes to the free throw line. 55% for Jonah on the year. Here's the first. Nice rotation on the shot. And he finds the range, 27-17. So Farmington trailed by 13, 1 minute ago. Down now by 10. And for Farmington, you don't necessarily have to worry about getting that all back right now as Barnes hits the free throw, but you make it an 8, maybe a 6-point game at the half, and you've done some pretty nice work, and you get it into that second half of play. But this young guy, Bridges, has been dynamite so far, and he does a little jitterbug in the backcourt, and he's fouled by Bame. So Bridges going to the free throw line, and Bridges now will take his first varsity shot from the free throw line. First varsity shot that's not a 3 coming in here. 27-18, a 9-point advantage for the Rebels. Jake Bridges already looking for double figures on the free throw, but he misses the front end of the foul shot, and Ankrum has the rebound. It's Bame quickly the other way. He can't toss it through, but he's going to go to the free throw line. So the offense is certainly putting pressure on the defenses. And 2 quick ones on Blake Nephew. So Skaggs going to check back in for him. Justin Bame going to the free throw line. 65% for Justin on the year. And notches the first. Bame's made it an 8-point game. And now 5 straight for the Knights. Bame trying to make it a 6-0 push. 27-19 the score. Central on top, and Bame hits them both. He's got 2. In the backcourt, Bridges. Skaggs helping out. Across the timeline, Buchanan. Buchanan drives it inside of the arc, left wing, and pulled the pivot foot. He was under some pressure there. Farmington running a couple of different defenders at him, and as he pivoted back over to Skaggs, he just lifted that pivot foot up. Castro trying to get it in play, does to England. England back to Castro. Castro now finds Barnes in the backcourt. Back to Castro. Across the timeline to England now. England to Ankrum. Ankrum falls down, tries to slip a pass over to Bame, but it's stolen away by Buchanan. 3:50 remaining in the first half. 27-20, Central leads. 3:45 remaining in this first half. Buchanan caught out on an island near half court. Hands to Bridges. Bridges back to Buchanan. And Buchanan tosses to Bridges. Bridges over to the right wing, Mannion. Bouncer to the right baseline, Caldwell. Caldwell enters it to Skaggs. Skaggs an off-balance turnaround 5-footer and rattled it home. Drew Skaggs with 9. Skaggs will make some of the most ridiculous, difficult shots. England, secondary break. 3-pointer up, missed. Castro has the rebound. Bame attacks, left low block. Heavy contact, no call. Ankrum's got the rebound. He can't toss it in, but he'll go to the free throw line on the foul call. Whistle goes on Bridges, his first. 29-20, a 9-point lead for Central. At the free throw line, it's Ankrum. And Ankrum hits the free throw. He's a good free throw shooter, 70%. In fact, you look across at his numbers, 70% from the line, 50% from the floor, and even 32% outside of the arc. Jordan, pretty good bet no matter where he takes the shot from, and he leads his team in scoring at 17.6 a game. Ankrum's back to the stripe, and he hits them both. Farmington using the free throw line to get back into this thing after trailing by 13. They're down now by 7 at 29-22. It's been an 8-2 push by the Knights. Buchanan across the way to Bridges. Bridges out between the circles, fires it back to Buchanan. He's on the left wing. He finds Skaggs now at the left elbow, and Skaggs plays the backhand a bouncer down underneath. That's to Caldwell, who scores it. Great pass by Skaggs, and the lead is back to 9, 31-22 for Central. Middle of the floor, this is Barnes. Barnes now slashing through to Bame. Bame plays it off the window. Shot won't fall. There are bodies everywhere crashing for the rebound, and some contact in there as well. The whistle going against Caldwell. That's his first. So Farmington goes back to the stripe. Callahan going to check back in between the 2 shots here on the free throw. And Comfort, another man coming back in. Ankrum at the free throw line. And Jordan hits another one. He's got 7. Ankrum's played terrific against Central this year. 25 in that first game, 19 in the second game, and then 28 in that 61-48 Farmington victory. That was at the MAAA tournament. Ankrum hits another one. He's got 8. 2:39 remaining in the first half, and 31-24. It's a 7-point game, near steal. Bame tapped it away, then Skaggs drilled him in the jaw. They're going to call the foul on Bame, though. Poor guy. So we walk down, and Skaggs will shoot the free throws. Bame has 2 personals. Skaggs well on his way to another average night, and for him that means 22 points. Drew is a 69% free throw shooter this year. This will be his first try tonight. Lifts up on the toes, and now he's in double figures with 10. Drew nearly a double-double guy on the year. I mean, he's had double-doubles, but he nearly averages at 9.1 rebounds per game. Missed the second free throw. Castro grabs the rebound. The lead is 8 for Central, 32-24, 2.5 to go in the second quarter. England spins it over to the left wing. That's to Bame. Bame looking for Castro. Pivots, finds him between the circles to the right wing, England. Ankrum really trying to post hard there. Good fight in there with Caldwell. And now Bame has it between the circles. Backs out, crosses over, dribbles to the head of the circle, pumps a fake, and now finds Ankrum. Ankrum, I think, used his dribble, and now he has to spin it back outside to England. 2 minutes to go, first half. 32-24. Farmington trailed it by 13, down now by 8. And now England pitches it over to the right wing to Callahan. Right back to England. Now find Ankrum, mid-post right side. Elevates, throws it up, missed the shot. Rebound rattling around. Caldwell saves it in. Caldwell bounces it up ahead, and Mannion throws it away, looking for comfort. Sherfus checks in. Bridges checks out. Courtois checks in. And there's Caldwell going over to the sideline. 1:45 remaining in the first half. 32-24. The winner plays Sykeston in the state sectionals on Wednesday at Mineral Area College. England running the point. Sherfus trying to check him. Logan goes behind his back. Through the legs, behind the back again, and Sherfus just dives for the ball and dislodges it. Loose ball taken by Callahan, and he's nudged. Foul going against Central's Mannion. Braden, 6-foot sophomore, his first personal. Didn't see him during the MAAA tournament. He played a JV tournament, so you're limited in the number of tournaments that you can play as Callahan misses the free throw. Garrett, a 75% shooter coming in. He's 1 for 3 tonight. They get another chance and sinks it. 4 for Garrett. 32-25. The lead is 7 for Central. 1:25 left in the first half. Courtois wide open. Finally, they get it to him. He elevates and throws it long. Hardy grabs the board. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. DJ down the floor, behind the back he goes. Tries to slash inside. He goes into a double team. Kick it out. Callahan for 3. Just knocked the bottom out of it. Garrett Callahan with 7 points. And a lead that was 13 just 4.5 minutes ago is down to 4. 32-28. Farmington comes storming back in this thing. It's been a 14-5 push by the Knights. 32-28, and now Mannion is fouled. 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Callahan hit 5 threes last night. He's got his first triple now tonight. And it's 32-28. We've got a ball game again. Mannion's at the free throw line, missed it. Braden's a 66% free throw shooter on the year. 46 seconds left, first half. Farmington will get it back with a chance to make it a one-possession game before the half. The officials going to clarify a few things with one another, and that'll give me a chance to thank a few sponsors like H&R Block of Park Hills, St. John Care Center, Sam Sism Ford of Farmington, Walmart Supercenter of Farmington, Steve Klein and Son Hauling of St. John, Mega Sports of Farmington, Covenant Care Services of Fredericktown, and Black River Electric also of Fredericktown. The second free throw was missed by Mannion, but diving out of bounds to save it in, Skaggs. So Skaggs saves it back to his own team. 2 misses that time by Mannion. And Central's got it back on the offensive side. Slapped away by England. England now grabs it. He's moving up the floor. Falls down but keeps the dribble alive. 2 players jump on top of him. Sherfus dives on the floor, then spins and rolls over. And that's a traveling violation. Tremendous hustle by both of these teams. 26 seconds on this second quarter clock. 32-28. Farmington could make it a 2 and maybe even a 1-point game. They trailed by 13 with 5:24 remaining in the second quarter. And now here's Hardy in the right corner. Slashes in, stops it, pops it, got it! DJ Hardy with a nice-looking jumper, and 32-30 is our score. A 16-5 run by the Knights. Buchanan for 3, missed it long. Rebound, Farmington. Hardy's going the other way. A bouncer to Ankrum. Ankrum spins, fires, got it to go! Tie game! Tie game at the half! Farmington closes the first half on an 18-5 run, and a 13-point lead for Central completely evaporates. We're tied at 32. Let's go through our halftime scoring, and then we'll head into the second half. And for the Central Rebels, they get 10 from Drew Skaggs. DJ Buchanan scores 4. 9 for Jake Bridges, freshman off the bench. John Comfort scores 3. 2 for Hunter Courtois. 2 also for Will Sherfus, and 2 for Austin Caldwell. The Farmington Knights get 7 points from Garrett Callahan. 2 for Dante Castro. 2 as well for Jonah Barnes and Justin Bame. 2 for Devin Nagel. Logan England with 3. DJ Hardy has 4 and 8 for Jordan Ankrum. So we're ready for our second half, and let's go. Let's hope that second half is as fun as the first. Bridges going to get the start in the second half for Central here. It'll be Bridges, Skaggs, Curtois, Jones, and Comfort all on the floor for Central. And Central has the basketball as we start the second half. Castro dives around Skaggs that time, nearly grabs the steal. He tapped it out of bounds for Farmington. It'll be Castro, Ankrum, Hardy, England, and Callahan. 32-32, and the winner going to the state playoffs against Sykeston Wednesday night at Mineral Area College. Jones has it out between the circles. He bounces it over to Bridges. Bridges, he just plays with poise for a guy, not only a freshman, but a freshman that just got moved up to varsity. And here's Bridges now. He launches a 3, rattles it in and out. And the rebound tapped around, a long one, out to Central. Skaggs has it in the right corner. Castro closing out on him. Skaggs quickly double-teamed. He flips it over to the left wing, and Comfort launches a 3. Comfort knocks it down. John Comfort has 2 triples in the game, and 35-32. It's Central by 3. First score of the second half. Hardy on the right wing, drives it to the free throw line. Jump stop, pivot, and nowhere to go. Now bounces it out to Callahan. Callahan gets a screen from Ankrum, doesn't use it. Instead, he'll pick up the dribble on that left. They'll keep it alive and slashes down the middle of the lane and floats it in. Great move by Garrett Callahan. Well, he just spun a couple of circles, and all of a sudden the lane popped free. Strolled down the avenue and laid it in. Nice play by Callahan. 35-34. Central by a point. Comfort to the left corner. Bounces to Skaggs. Skaggs right back to Comfort. Johnny will shoot that shot. 3-pointer by Comfort missed. Alaric Jones grabs the rebound. Sticks it in, and he's fouled. Jones right exactly where you want your backside rebounder to be. And the whistle going against Hardy. Alaric's got his first bucket of the night. Guy that averages just under 8 on the year. And Alaric to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Can't do it, but Skaggs has the rebound, and then he muscles it right in. Skaggs has 12. And a 39-34 lead for Central. Ankrum, right baseline, right low block, spins. Skaggs set him up, and Skaggs looked like he got shot by a gun when Ankrum turned and just dropped to the floor. Ankrum, a little grin, says, all right, you got me that time. Second one on Jordan. 39-34. And they wipe up a whole bunch of sweat down there on the floor. 39-34, a 5-point advantage for Central. Central's got the lead and the basketball, 6:16 remaining in the third. Farmington has won 2 meetings this season. Central's won 1. They played 3 times, but Central won on this floor at the Christmas tournament. Now it's Comfort, a transition 3, missed it. Hardy skies high for the rebound. DJ turns, he'll dribble it up the floor, puts it in the left hand, drives down the left side of the lane, turn back outside. England lobs it underneath. This is Castro going to work on Skaggs, kicks it out. Hardy tries the triple, rolled it all the way around, and a pop back out. Curtois, great box out and grabs the rebound. 39-34. A lob, or a bounce pass intended for Skaggs. He hits the deck, and the ball stolen away by Castro. Dante with 58 steals on the year. That leads the team. Callahan over on that left wing. Bouncer underneath, and a great job by Ankrum, getting himself in good position to get the pass, but as he dives in for the bucket, it rims in and out. Bridges down to the left corner. Comfort will keep on shooting that 3. This time it's short. England grabs a hold of the rebound. 5:15 remaining in the third. 39-34. Central on top. England takes it all the way through. Curtois rejects the shot. His 7th blocked shot of the year. Bridges pulls it up on that left wing. Backtracks now up to the head of the circle to Skaggs, right wing Jones. Jones puts it on the floor. Pulls up on the right elbow. Fakes a pass outside. Turns back to the goal. Shoots it. Missed it. Ankrum has the rebound. Jordan with 5 rebounds tonight. Averages 7 on the year to lead the team. Ankrum attacks the window and missed this one. So Jordan's had a couple of chances right at the rim and couldn't get the last 2 to go. 4 substitutes by the Central Rebels when we come back. 4:42 remaining in the third. 39-34. Central by 5, and we're back in a minute. Right
At
here
Weistop General Store in French Village, it's worth your time to stop by and have a look around. For 34 years, Weistop has been your one-stop shop. It is unbelievable the selection they carry, from hardware, fishing tackle, even jewelry, all in French Village. Ron and the boy personally invite you to stop by and see all the great things at Why Stop General Store. That's Why Stop General Store, Highway Y in French Village, at the entrance to Goose Creek. Why Stop General Store.
Goggins Drilling has been serving the Parkland and beyond for over a half a century. They have a reputation for quality work that comes with over 50 years of satisfying their customers. Goggins Drilling offers sales and service on all water pumps and are on the leading edge of ground source heating systems. See Goggins Drilling for contract drilling or call 431-2450. Goggins Drilling, when you want more than just a hole in the ground.
39-34, Central by 5, 4:42 remaining in this third quarter. The Rebels not only have the lead, but they've got the basketball also. And they brought some subs in. Blake Nephew out there, DJ Buchanan, Bridges, Mannion, all on the floor, joined by Caldwell. So a lot of fresh bodies in there right now for Central. Mike Harlow has utilized that depth in this game. Now here's a drive along that right baseline. A bouncer to Nephew, kick it out Buchanan. Free throw line jumper, missed it short. But Mannion dives out of bounds for the rebound, lost it off the baseline, and Farmington's got it back. 4:28 remaining in the third. Farmington has managed only 2 points in this third quarter so far. 7 on the board in the third frame for Central. Farmington girls struggle to score in the third quarter as well. Bouncer to Nagel. Nagel trying to back in. They whistle in for a double dribble there. So Central's got it right back. 4 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the third. 39-34. Central averaging 66 points a game. Farmington averaging 63. So the defense is doing a pretty nice job in that respect so far. Halfway through the third quarter, England deflects it, but Buchanan grabs a hold, and it's back over to Bridges at midcourt. Bridges to the right wing, Mannion. Mannion double teamed. Over to Buchanan on the skip pass. Drives inside. Nagel's right there to meet him. And Devin was on the move, so he'll get whistled for the block. That's 3 on Devin Nagel. I have a feeling that Inkrum's not going to get much second half to rest here. Here comes Grant Hopkins for the first time tonight. Buchanan goes to the free throw line, a 45% free throw shooter this season. He's got 2 upcoming. Bends the knees, flips the wrist, and knocked it hard off the back iron. Nagel out, Hopkins in, and Sherpas comes on for Bridges. Free throw missed that time by Buchanan. He's got another try. He's 0 for 3 so far tonight from the free throw line, but he does have 4 points. And he'll heft this one up there and get it to go. So DJ's got 5. And the lead is 6 for Central, 40-34. England spins a 360. Sherpas guarding him to Callahan on the right wing. Garrett puts that shoulder down, driving on Buchanan. Dribble weave handoff. That's Hardy. And Hardy with a little step through and score. DJ's gotten away with taking some steps tonight. I'm not sure he didn't get away with that one right there as well. And a turnover now on Central. So 40-36. It's a 4-point advantage for Central. Farmington's got the basketball back after that quick turnover. England going to initiate the offense. Plays to Castro. Castro driving along the left baseline, and he's fouled. Nephew couldn't stay with him. That's the third personal on Blake. First team foul whistled against Central. 3 on Farmington so far in the second half. 3:21 remaining in the third. Hardy to put it in play. And he finally gets it into Hopkins in the left corner. Hopkins to England. England on the left wing outside of the arc. Drives it, stops just inside of the free throw line, gives it up, gets it back, left wing Castro. Dante trying to break down the defense. Slides inside, missed the runner. Hopkins with the rebound, pump fake off the window, wouldn't go. But foul on the shot. A whistle going. Was that on Nephew? It was. That's his 4th. Blake's getting in the scorebook. Got 4 quick ones. Not a whole lot of playing time. Hopkins at the line. But this has been an adventure to this year for Grant. Only 5 for 17 coming in from the foul line. Now make it 5 of 18. 28% for him on the year from the line. Even with that, though, Grant can make it a 1-possession game if he knocks this one in. Then Hopkins lifts it up there. He leaves this one short, so Grant's 0 for 2 there. Buchanan has the rebound. He's just sailing the other way. Wow, blew by everybody. Nobody got back to defend him, and he's got 7 points. DJ's giving this team a nice lift off the bench. 42-36, the lead is 6 for Central. Head of the circle, Castro, a wide open 3 and knocked it down. Dante with his 7th 3 of the year. He doesn't shoot them very often, but he makes them. He's 7 for 15 now on the season. And England fouls Scherfus as we go back the other way. Logan England has his 2nd personal. Well, Castro chopped that 6-point lead in half, and now he's going to get a place on the bench. Ankrum in for him. 2:37 remaining in the third. 42-39. We were tied at 32 at the half because of an 18-5 run by Farmington to close the first half. It was 27-14 Central at one point in the first half. Been a fun one. 42-39 right now, and a 3-point lead for Central. Mannion's got it on the right wing. Glides by Hardy, gets by Ankrum, slips it out on the other side. This is the Scherfus. Scherfus drive is in the middle. No look bouncer to Mannion right baseline. And now it's Caldwell slashing in. Rises up and banks it through on the runner. Austin Caldwell's got 4. And the margin's 5 for Central, 44-39. Callahan, watched there by Buchanan, gives it up to England on the left wing. Hopkins pops out head of the circle. England slashes in, picks the dribble up, works it back out to Ankrum. Ankrum now drives in the lane, spins a 360 and fouled by Skaggs. Skaggs coming on the help side defense that time. Hit him strong with a body, just the first one on Drew. And Jordan goes to the free throw line. He has been so good at that this year. Ankrum hits the free throw, and he's now 5 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. He tickles the twine for point number 9. 164 trips to the line this year for Ankrum, and misses the second one. 44-40 the score. Central leads with the ball. $1:45 remaining in the third quarter. Scherfus playing catch with Buchanan out front. Will's got it on the right wing. He's now going to dribble up to the head of the circle. Buchanan vacates it, goes over to the left wing. And now a great-looking high-low pass. Skaggs finds Caldwell for the score. Drew's got such great court vision. And the lead right back to 6. 46-40. A 6-point advantage here for Central. Callahan works with it between the circles. And Callahan trying to back down Buchanan, can't do it. To Ankrum. Ankrum slashes in, slid the pivot foot. Minute 16 remaining in the third. 46-40. Central on top by a half a dozen with the basketball. 76 seconds remaining in the third. In the backcourt, Skaggs going to help break just a little bit of pressure there. And gives it to Scherfus. Scherfus holds the ball high overhead. He's fouled. Well, that's just one of those ticky-tack jobs by Hardy. Hardy just kind of threw just a little bit of a hip into Scherfus there and whistled for it. It's number 3 on DJ. 64 seconds remaining in the third. Mannion grabs it on the inbound, sends it across the way over to the right wing. That's Scherfus. Scherfus tries to attack to the baseline, but lost his dribble out of bounds. And Bridges quickly off the bench for Scherfus. 46-40. A 6-point lead for Central. And Scherfus a little chippy on the bench over there with some of his teammates. Not happy. 50 seconds left in the third. This is England now. Dribbling to the left wing, and that's over to Barnes. Barnes to Ankrum. Pump fake on the 3. He's outside. 40 seconds left in the third. Central by 6, 46-40. Farmington basketball. England drives it, bounces it to Hopkins for the wide open layup. Terrific drive, draw, and dish for England. 46-42. 28 seconds remaining in the third. Mike Harlow wants the last shot. He tells Skaggs to back it out. Ankrum going to be the defender here. And it's a half-court man-to-man defense here for Farmington. Skaggs against Ankrum, man-on-man. But now Hopkins runs the double team high. And Hopkins just plows right over Skaggs. First one on Grant. That's the 6th team foul whistled on Farmington. And it comes with 7 seconds left in the third quarter. 46-42. Central leads by 4. And the Rebels have the basketball. DJ Buchanan throws it into the backcourt to Bridges. Right back to DJ. 5-4. Buchanan driving middle of the lane. Elevates from 10. Rattled it in and out with 2 seconds to go. Rebound taken down by Barnes. Can't get a shot off, and we go to the fourth, and it's a 4-point lead for Central. Rebels 46. Knights 42. 1 quarter of a regulation left for a district title. And I'm back after this 1 minute pause on the boot.
Don't miss out on a great meal any longer. Get to the Olympic Steakhouse in Fredericktown. Whether your taste buds long for a thick, juicy, certified Angus beef steak, lemon pepper grilled chicken breast, or even seafood, with your choice of sides, your craving will be satisfied. Let the Olympic Steakhouse grill you a mouth-watering steak. That's the Olympic Steakhouse in beautiful downtown Fredericktown. They're the home of the half-price certified Angus beef steak. Olympic Steakhouse looks forward to serving you. When you have a concrete job, Polite Ready Mix is the name to remember. Polite Ready Mix has been in business for 3 decades, and they're locally owned and operated, with 8 locations servicing Washington, Iron, St. Francis, and now Reynolds and Carter counties. And in addition to their already great service, Polite Ready Mix offers several trucks and a concrete conveyor. Contact the Polite Ready Mix nearest you for a no-obligation estimate today. That's Polite Ready Mix.
So we've come to the fourth quarter of play here at Central High School. Class 4, District 2. Farmington and Central for a boys championship. 46-42, Central leads as we start the fourth quarter. Jordan Ankrum in the ball game flips it to Logan England. He slashes down the left side of the lane, glided into the bucket, and could not hit the layup. Alaric Jones motoring it the other way. Pump fake, and then tried to dish it back outside to Skaggs, but the ball slapped out of bounds by England. 7:38 remaining in regulation. 46-42. Central leads Farmington. Jones right to the bucket along the baseline. Plays it into Bridges, right back to Alaric. Alaric driving down that baseline. Works it back out front. That's Bridges. And Bridges looks for a drive on Bame. Bame staying right with him there. Over to the right wing, Jones. Now Skaggs comes to meet the basketball over at that right baseline, works it back out. And Jones tries the three, missed it long. Curtois corrals the long rebound as he attacked the basket, though. He lost it off of his shoe tops and gives it back over to the Knights. The Central faithful didn't like it. The referee pointed to his eyes and I think he said, no, I did see that. 46-42. 50 seconds gone in the fourth. Ankrum catches a tough pass from England, and right back to England now in the left wing. Ankrum sets the screen. England on an open three, didn't want it. Plays to Hopkins, now to the right corner, Bame, and he hits England as he's falling to the floor. Somehow England got the ball back to him. Back out to Ankrum, and hands it off to England. England now to the left corner, a three-pointer in the air. Rattles in, out, and back in for Jonah Barnes. Jonah with a monster three. 46-45. Central leads. A long two-pointer for Skaggs. He's got 14. And 48-45. A three-point lead for Central. Bame slashes down the right side of the lane. Double clutches. Skaggs swats the shot out of the air. And now it's Bridges in the backcourt. Jitterbugging. Spinning a 360. Crossover dribble. Gets it to Comfort. Comfort skips it across to Skaggs. Skaggs steps back for a three. Missed it long. In fact, missed everything. Then Barnes has the backside rebound. England up the floor to Ankrum. Ankrum for the tie, and he missed the three-pointer. A rebound to Central. Alaric Jones striding across that timeline. Right wing, that's Bridges. Thought about the triple. Now plays to Skaggs, the trailer. Skaggs to the left corner. Here's Comfort. Three-point lead for Central. 48-45. 5:44 remaining in regulation. Bridges dribbles it over to the right wing. Jones pops out back on top. Bridges says, no, go through. We'll keep it alive over here. And now Harlow calls for a timeout. 5:35 remaining in the fourth. 48-45. Central leading Farmington. Back in 30 seconds on J98.
There's no place like home, but when age or illness turns home from a place of happiness into one of loneliness, it may be time to consider a healthcare facility. Whether your need is short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, St. Genevieve Care Center offers high-quality medical care complemented by a dedicated staff who offer warmth, wisdom, and the experience of caring, which makes their facility the next best thing to being home. Dignity, respect, care. St. Genevieve Care Center, 1010 St. Gen Drive in St. Genevieve. Medicaid, Medicare, private pay, private insurance, and hospice accepted.
53-45, a three-point advantage for Central. And the Rebels have the basketball. Play it into Bridges. Skaggs trying to get some space as he hopped right back inbounds after inbounding it, but the Farmington defense all over him. Now Comfort looks for a drive, and good work by Barnes to stay in front of him there. 5:20 and counting down on the fourth. Central by 3, and Bame reaches around Bridges to tap it out. Hardy, Callahan check back in. Barnes and Bame check back out. So the starters on the floor now for the Knights. But it's Central basketball. Bridges bounces to Skaggs. Skaggs, watch right there by Castro. Spins a 360 around him, and then a great scoop to Courtois, but Courtois missed it from underneath. And then Hardy called for the clear out as Skaggs hits the ground. And Skaggs has done that twice tonight. Little acting job. And you've got to give the young guy credit. That's smart basketball. He got the ball back for his guys, and he got the fourth foul on DJ Hardy. Hardy gave him a little nudge to clear the rebound, and Skaggs went down quickly. But now it's stolen away by England. England driving 1-on-3. Takes it strong to the rack. Missed the shot, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Boy, England just had one thing in mind there. I'm going strong to the hole. I don't care who's coming with me. So Logan to the free throw line where he shoots 65% on the year. Got a chance to make it a one-point game. Now he's got a chance to make it a two-point game because he misses the first. 48-45. Central leads. England back to the line. Logan averages 6.2 points per game on the year. 3 tonight so far, now make it 4. And 48-46. Central leads. Bridges attacks. Pulls up. Right baseline. Sinks it. This Jake Bridges is a talent now. Head of the circle. That's Castro. Kicks to the left corner. Hardy for the tie. Missed it. Tap try. Callahan couldn't get it to go. And now Bridges clears the rebound. It's a 4-point lead for the Rebels. 50-46. Bridges from 25 feet. Are you kidding me? Jake Bridges. 14 points. A bullseye for the freshman. 53-46. And now Castro tries the triple. Missed that one. Courtois grabs a hold. Huge shot by Bridges last time down the floor. This freshman's got ice running through the vessels out there. Over to the right corner to Comfort. Comfort looking for somebody, anybody. Now finds Bridges at half court. Bridges with 14 points. He's got team high honors with Skaggs. Over to the left baseline, a drive by Jones, stops, fires, missed it. Rolled it over the top, and Hardy cleared the rebound. 53-46, a 7-point lead for Central. Transition three, as Callahan misses it off the front of the iron. Comfort rises up for the rebound. 3.5 minutes remain. Bridges running the point. A bouncer now to Comfort. Comfort reverses field. Finds Alaric Jones between the circles. Alaric looking for a little place to drive left of the lane. Bridges top of the key. And they've switched out on him. They said, England, you go get this guy. And now to Comfort. Comfort near half court. 3 minutes, 9 seconds. Tick, 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 tick. And the clock melting away. 53-46. Central by 7. Jones looking for a slash down the right side of the lane and fouled. 8th team foul on Farmington. 4 whistled on Central here in the second half. Jones going to the free throw line. And Farmington's most lethal three-point shooter, DJ Hardy, is gone without having made a 3 tonight. He scored 6. And Jones goes to the free throw line, and he has a chance to put his team on top by 9. 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Central 53, Farmington 46. And we're back in a minute on J98.
Tower Rockstone Company is honored to be a part of the St. Genevieve community for well over 30 years. And they're proud to be a vital asset to the community as well. Tower Rockstone Company stands behind our area high school athletes. Sports makes a difference in so many young athletes' lives. Tower Rockstone encourages everyone to support your local athletic teams by teaching responsibility and teamwork. This message brought to you by your friends at Tower Rockstone in St. Genevieve. standing out on the field. Isn't that what it's all about? From the curveball pitch to the line drive or an amazing home run, you want the shirt or uniform that tells the crowd who you are and what you're about. Ball season is right around the corner, and IBS Print and Promo in Fredericktown offers 6 printing processes that are sure to meet your team's budget. Look IBS Print and Promo up on Facebook or visit them on South Main in Fredericktown. Call 783-8333.
Hey, bada, 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 so we bada.
53-46, a 7-point lead for the Central Rebels. And they've got the basketball. At the free throw line, it's Alaric Jones. And Jones fires the first one straight through. It's an 8-point lead for Central. You know, the Rebels have a weapon that they didn't have the first 3 meetings. Jake Bridges, the freshman called up from the JV squad, and he has just been dynamite. Jones hits both free throws. It's a 9-point lead for Central, 55-46. And under 3 to play now. It's not the largest lead of the night. Central led by 13, in fact, in the first half. Castro goes up for a power move, left low block, couldn't hit it. And now here's Jones. And Jones has the basketball tipped away. Be interesting to see if Central tries to run a little clock here, or if they just continue. I mean, they've been successful. So if Harlow just says, play on, guys, you're doing well. And here's Jones, dribbling it out between the circles. And now it's England diving and then throwing it off behind his back, up the floor to Ankrum. Count the shot, and Ankrum's fouled. England started the whole thing. Just dove on the floor to rip it away. He saw somebody out of the corner of his eye streaking the other way, so just threw it over his head the other way, and then a kick ahead to Ankrum, scored it, and he's fouled. 4th personal on Jake Bridges. Well, I didn't have him with that many, but all right then. Ankrum's at the free throw line trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does so. 12 for Ankrum. Ankrum has stampeded Central in previous meetings. They've held him under check today. Ankrum scored 28 the last time. He's not even halfway there tonight. And now here's Skaggs dipping that shoulder and driving it into Castro. But Castro's feet were moving, and so Dante called for the foul. Number 2 on him. So Skaggs goes to the free throw line. Skaggs with a 1-on-1. Drew tonight is 1 for 3. This one wanted to pop back out, but it manages to find its home. 15 for Skaggs. And 56-49. The margin's back to 7, and now 8, as Skaggs hits them both. He's got 16. England crossing the timeline, 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the 4th. England, a teardrop floater runner, wouldn't go. Ball on the deck, and Caldwell dove for it and was touching the baseline. And so Farmington has another chance on the offensive end. The lead is 8 for Central, 57-49. Right wing to Barnes. Barnes finds Callahan. Straight on 3. Missed it just off to the right. Bridges has the rebound. Fires it up ahead. This is Skaggs. Skaggs lobs underneath. That's to Caldwell. Caldwell's shot blocked out of the air by Barnes. 5th block of the season for Barnes. Callahan wringing his hands. Really felt good about that 3. He thought it was going down. 1:53 remaining in the 4th. 57-49, an 8-point advantage for Central. Skaggs attacks. Baseline, floater. A fade won't go. And Farmington's got it back. England attacks. Takes it all the way down the right side of the lane and scores it. Logan's got 6. And the lead is 6 for the Central Rebels. 1:34 remaining in the 4th. 57-51. If Central can keep from turning it over and make some free throws, you'd think they'd be in good shape. A foul against Farmington, and this will send Austin Caldwell to the free throw line. A 46% free throw shooter on the year. First foul on Barnes. The margin is 6 for Central, 57-51. 2 shots upcoming for Caldwell. He misses the first. Austin with another. Just one of the two would be big because that would make it a 3-possession game. So Caldwell back to the stripe. And he misses the second as well as Ankrum skies high for the rebound. So it could still be a 2-possession game, but England going to slash through, bounces it back to Callahan, now to Ankrum, pump fake on a 3. Ankrum looks for a drive, drives it in, kicks it out. Barnes for 3, missed it badly, and Skaggs skies high for the rebound. Ball slapped away from him by Callahan. Callahan rises up and gets it through. What a play by Callahan! 11 points for Garrett. It's a 4-point game. 1 minute left. And now either a tie-up or a foul, or your third option, a timeout by Mike Harlow. And now a shove by Skaggs at midcourt. A huge two-handed shove by Skaggs at midcourt, right in front of the referee, and no call. Wow. 57-53. 1 minute left. Central leads Central ball. And I've got more than a half a minute right here on the boot.
If you've got kids in sports, it becomes your life, right? And I bet you spend a lot of time on the bleachers. Well, at Mega Sports, they get it. Mega Sports is all about kids in sports. The right equipment to match what your superstar has to have with what your budget will allow. No matter what the season, the right equipment to make your bleacher time much more enjoyable is waiting at Mega Sports. Mega Sports in the Maple Valley Center, Farmington. In the field or on the field. It's Mega Sports.
Well, we're kind of hoping for an exciting finish to this one. 57-53. Central led it by 9 at the 3-minute mark. The lead now 4. And the Rebels have the basketball on the far sideline. Drew Skaggs to put it in play, looking for Bridges, and finds him in the backcourt. Bridges guarded tightly by Callahan. Callahan diving, going for the steal. Bridges keeps the dribble alive. Now he's going to push it back out to midcourt, and it's taken by Comfort. Comfort quickly double-teamed there. England all over him. And the whistle goes against Logan, his third. So this will send Comfort to the free throw line. John's hit 2 threes tonight. He's got 6 points. He's a 67% free throw shooter on the year. And Central's got 2 shots every time they go to the line. So Comfort knocks it hard off the back iron. Couldn't hit it. He's got another one upcoming. Timeout Farmington. 57-53. 4-point lead Central. 46 seconds left in regulation. We're back in 30 after this half a minute pause on J98.
Ozark Regional Library is a public library serving Iron, Crawford, Madison, and St. Genevieve counties. Remember to get connected at Ozark Regional Library, where you can download ebooks in a flash. Find many of your favorite titles for download by visiting the Ozark Regional Library website at ozarkregionallibrary.lib.mo.us. Call the library at 546-2615 for more information. Ozark Regional Library, where you can get connected. Reading leads to success. Call 546-2615 for information on all their programs available.
57-53. It's a 4-point advantage for Central. And John Comfort is at the free throw line for 1 shot for the Rebels. 46 seconds left in regulation. Central led by 13 in the first half, but Farmington was able to tie it up at the half. And then Central was able to push it back out to a 9-point lead at the 3-minute mark here in the fourth. And it's now a 4-point advantage as Comfort sinks this free throw to give him his 7th point and make it a 5-point lead for the Rebels. Now England down the floor. A double crossover that time and a double spin move. And he works his way all the way to the basket. He's fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line here. That's the 3rd personal on Alaric Jones. England is a 65% free throw shooter, and he could make this a 1-possession game if he hits them both. He's got the first. England's got 7 points. He put a little bit more pressure on Central if he can get the second. You make it a 1-possession game, and he can't do it. So still a 2-possession game as the Rebels have the basketball in the backcourt. And Skaggs charged over the top of England right there. Skaggs has drawn a couple of charges tonight, but that time he put the head down and plowed over the top of England. So 35 seconds left. And Farmington has the basketball, trailing it by 4. This is Barnes to put it in play. England can't get free, so instead they hit Callahan. Callahan at the head of the circle, looking for a drive. Picks the dribble up, now nowhere to go with it. Works it back out to Barnes. Barnes back to Callahan. Callahan slashing through a double team he goes, and loses it out of bounds off of Skaggs. 22 seconds remaining in regulation. 58-54. Central by 4, Farmington basketball. Standing just left of the bucket along the baseline is Jonah Barnes. He's going to stretch his 4 teammates out across that baseline. They set a screen for Castro. They set a screen for Ankrum. Ankrum's got it left of the lane. Slashes toward the middle. Rises up from 10. Missed it short, and the rebound's down to Caldwell for Central. 16 seconds left. 58-54, Central leads. Farmington has had a chance on the last couple of possessions to make it a one-possession game, but could not do it. Austin Caldwell back to the stripe. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And now he's 0 for 3. But it's still a two-possession game. 58-54 and a timeout by Justin Callahan. 16 seconds left. 58-54. The Rebels lead it by 4. And we're back after this 30-second pause on the boot.
Is a wedding in your future? Let Donna Kepto Photography capture the most important day of your life. Donna offers a deluxe wedding package that includes over 100 photos, up to a 4-hour session, and a free photo album for $6.95. Donna brings 30 years of experience, and you can be assured your most precious memories will be caught. And remember, they offer several options for senior pictures. Call Donna Kepto Photography at 701-7800 for your booking, or check her out on the web at donnakeptophotos.com.
Faith Foundation Children's Home is located 8 miles east of Fredericktown and provides children and their families an opportunity to heal and grow by focusing and building on strengths. Each individual is unique, has value as a person, and should have the opportunity for growth. Faith Foundation believes every person should live their life to the fullest, no matter what setbacks have risen in their life. In fact, call Faith Foundation Children's Home, 573-783-4409.
Here's Austin Caldwell at the free throw line for Central as the Rebels lead at 58-54. Misses the second free throw. Castro has the rebound. Farmington comes up the floor with 12. England attacks the rack. Count the shot. And we've got a 2-point game with 7 seconds left. The inbound to Skaggs, and they finally foul Skaggs with 4 seconds remaining. So a 2-point game. Logan England with points number 8 and 9. And the foul that time on Callahan, his third. And Drew Skaggs steps to the free throw line now. One shot's big, but if he can hit them both, that could win it for the Central Rebels. Here's the first, and he's got it. Didn't even think about it, just grabbed it and shot it. So a 3-point lead for Central, 59-56. And timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here during this break. Well, Farmington hasn't given up. And they've chopped what was a 9-point lead down to 2. They used a 10-3 run to accomplish that, but the first free throw by Skaggs goes through with 4.9 seconds remaining. And if Drew Skaggs can hit the second, the Rebels will have all but sewn it up. Let's thank Faith Foundation's Children's Home of Fredericktown, IBS Print and Promo of Fredericktown, Lead Belt Pump and Supply of Park Hills, Kernan Auto Body of Bonne Terre, Buckley Towing of Park Hills, and Farmington Police Department, some of our sponsors that have allowed us to bring you this Class 4 District 2 action, and it has been fun. So Drew Skaggs steps to the line, and if he can hit this free throw, he'll have made it a 4-point lead for the Central Rebels with 4.9 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. No other Central players on the free throw lane. Skaggs free throw, missed it. Rebound Callahan with 4, with 3, 2. Callahan from 35 feet. Get it! Get it! Garrett Callahan hits it from 35 feet. He dropped it in off the window. Garrett Callahan. What a finish to regulation. as Farmington grabs the miss from Skaggs. Callahan with 4 seconds crosses midcourt. One more dribble and goes off the window. We are going to overtime in the district championship game in Park Hills. And I've got it after this 1-minute timeout on the boot.
Walmart Supercenter in Farmington is a great place to get everything you need for the upcoming spring season. Whether it's gardening supplies, cleaning supplies, or bright new spring fashions and clothing, Walmart Supercenter in Farmington is your spring shopping connection. That's Walmart Supercenter in Farmington, always a good choice no matter what season. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Wow, what a finish to regulation. Garrett Callahan hits a 35-foot shot, and we go to overtime. Tied at 59. A good game just got great. Central with a 9-point lead at the 3-minute mark, and Farmington finds a way to take it into an extra session. The first possession of the overtime frame, and it's Skaggs. A fade from 15, couldn't hit it. Jones grabs the rebound, and he's fouled. Really the perfect possession for Central. Farmington had all the momentum right there as Callahan hits that 35-footer at the end of regulation. You know what? If you want to see it, we'll have it. On J98 Web TV, we'll have it in our archives. Alaric Jones at the free throw line rattles the first one home. What a fantastic finish here tonight. So a 1-point lead for Central, and Jones to the stripe. Put his team on top by 1, now 2. Jones hit them both. Farmington basketball. England skips his way across the timeline and now kicks to the left corner. Callahan slashes in. You know that guy's feeling good. Teardrop floater, though, won't go. But England has the rebound to Barnes, and Barnes is fouled. Barnes going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 here. Shoots 55% on the year. Garrett Callahan, it's not only the shot, it's the time and the place. A 35-foot runner off the window at the end of regulation in the district championship game. Barnes rattles home the free throw. We've got a 1-point game. 61-60. Barnes' second free throw misses this one. Battle for the rebound. Callahan's got it. Callahan to the left corner. Ankrum, left baseline jumper from 18 that wouldn't go. Rebound to Jones. So 61-60. Central leads here. Left wing, this is Bridges. Bridges going to call out the play. Peels off a screen. Ooh, great steal that time by Castro, but he stepped on the far sideline as he tried to curl it back into Callahan. Garrett Callahan with 14 points tonight, but just the monster 3 to tie it at the end of regulation. Here's Jones now, looking for anybody. Finally finds Courtois, and we're 1 minute into overtime. 3 minutes to go in the first overtime session. Jones looking for a drive, has it in the left hand, kicks to the left corner. This is to Comfort. Skaggs trying to work free, but Ankrum steals it away from him, and then Ankrum has it poked away, and Skaggs has it back in the left corner. Skaggs pushes it up top. Bridges for 3 from 22 feet. Yes, sir! Bang, 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 bang. Bridges with his 5th triple of the game. 17 points for the freshman. 64-60. And now England slashes in left side of the lane. And he's fouled by Skaggs. Third one on Drew. Jake Bridges tied for game-high honors, 17 points. A freshman that was just called up to varsity. Free throw missed by England. Logan is 2 for 5 from the line tonight. 2.5 minutes to go in the first overtime. England hits the second. He's got 10. 64-61. Central leads. It's a 3-point lead for Central. 2:20 remaining in the fourth. Now Jones has it on the right wing. It's Courtois now with his heels on the arc. Bridges calling for it. This kid wants the ball. You believe this freshman? And now a drive by Bridges. Slashes through the baseline and now works it out to Skaggs. Skaggs to the top. Here's Jones. Less than 2 to play. Jones guarded by England. Head of the circle, this is Bridges. Bridges watched by Callahan there. Bridges goes to the left hand. Castro goes for the steal. A bouncer underneath. Pass intended for Skaggs. He touched it last. Farmington basketball. Mineral Area College leading State Fair at the half. 37-25. Mac wins it. They'll play tomorrow. I think against Moberly. 64-61. A 3-point lead here for Central. Farmington's got the basketball, though. And now here's Ankrum. Ankrum head of the circle. Left wing, it's Callahan. Callahan sliding through. Floater, runner, got it to go. Garrett Callahan is raising the level. He's got 16 to lead his team. And 64-63. Central on top. 1:20 left in overtime. Alaric Jones, top of the key. Callahan guarding him there. England comes over on the double team, and a foul whistled on Farmington. So 2 shots upcoming for Jones.
Hey, Rick, concentrate on the game, baby.
Alaric Jones at the free throw line. Central leads by 1, 64-63. And Jones puts him up by 2 from the free throw line. So Jones back to the stripe. And he misses this one. 2-point game. Skaggs has the rebound, though. He's going to take it back outside. 65 seconds left. First overtime. Ball slapped at. Curtois grabs the loose ball, and he is fouled. 65-63. 2-point advantage for Central. They go back to the line. Hunter is 2 for 4 from the stripe tonight. What a game this is. Curtois scored just 2 points tonight, both from the free throw line. Misses this one. Hunter 2 for 5. So the best he can do, make it a 3-point lead, so it'd still be a 1-possession game. And as we've learned, if Callahan's in the building, he can tie it. Curtois at the stripe. Bends the knees, flips the wrist. Rattled it home. Hunter's got 3. 1 minute to play, first overtime. 66-63, Central leading Farmington. Good screen, England rolls off of it. Pulls up from 18, got it! Great shot by England and a nice screen that time by Castro. And we're back to a 1-point game, 66-65. Central leads, 45 seconds left. Skaggs, no look pass, Comfort. Got the layup on the other end. Great pass from Skaggs. Comfort's got 9. 35 seconds left in the first overtime frame. 68-65. England's outside of the arc. Behind the back, crossover dribble. Launches a covered up 3 and missed it wide left. 23 seconds left. Really forced that one. And now a foul from behind by Barnes. Didn't need to force that covered up 3 that time. Curtois going to go to the free throw line, or is it Comfort? No, it's Comfort. Comfort at the free throw line. What a great job by Central to bounce back. You'd think that 3 at the end of regulation would have been so deflating. They were up by 9 with 3 minutes left and saw Callahan tie it up on that 35-foot shot. But Central has responded here in overtime, and they're up by 4 with 21 seconds left. John Comfort at the free throw line. Trying to make it a 5-point game, and he's got it. 11 points for Comfort. 70-65 Central. Farmington basketball. Well, we've learned it's not over, but it's going to be tough for the Knights. Nowhere to go with the basketball. Finally, they get it into England. England with 20 seconds left to Castro. Castro works his way up the floor. They're going to need some threes and quick. Barnes kicks it out to Castro. This is a 3. Missed it short. Rebound Bridges. Bridges racing up the floor with 8, with 7. 6, 5, throws it over to Curtois, and it's stolen away by Castro with 2, with 1, steal by Skaggs, and Central's going to the state playoffs, 70-65. They win it in overtime over Farmington in a thriller here at the TJ Foulon Fieldhouse. The Central Rebels victorious. Their only losses in this 2013 portion of their schedule have come to the Farmington Knights. They had been beaten twice by Farmington after defeating Farmington early in the year, but now they win the big one, and they'll go to the state playoffs to play Sykeston on Wednesday night. Our final score, Central 70, Farmington 65 in overtime.